Oh my goodness, can it be? Do I hear my rescuer?
Hello? Can you hear me? Who are you?
Ah, there is someone there. I feared I was going mad. I've been exploring this tomb for weeks, and everything was peaceful until a few days ago when these undead drogas started rising up. I got caught in a cave-in as I was trying to get out of this bloody place. Can you get me out of here?
I've no way to knock down a wall of ice, but let me take a look round, see if I can find anything that might help to free you. Don't go away.
Thank you, stranger. I don't have much, but if you can get me out, I'll have a reward for you.
The bard found a somewhat recently abandoned camp, and as he was wont to do in these situations, started looting it.
This looks like just the thing I need to get through those doors with the big ravens in front of them. And what's this? A map, eh? Let's see. Been there, been there. Ah, Dunby. That looks interesting. Let's see. Dead Viking holding the stone I need. You sure you're not going to come to life on me, are you? Hello? Gonna wake up on me? Oh, come on. We both know you're gonna spring to life when I least expect it. May as well get it over with and do it now.
Ah, you ruined Hrafn's surprise, but you'll not steal Hrafn's keystone, little man.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. You Northmen just don't seem to know when to stay dead.
It'll take better than you to send Hrafn to Valhalla.
Maybe not Valhalla, but I'll see you back in your grave soon enough. Is it me, or did it suddenly just get hot in here?
Oh, Valkyrie! Have you come to take Hrafn to Valhalla at last?
If not, then take me instead.
I have not, Hrafn. You have not earned your way into Valhalla.
Ooh, just got a little colder.
But that wasn't Hrafn's fault. It could have happened to anyone.
What happened?
He was a very skilled and fearless fighter in life, destined to win much glory for himself. His brothers were organizing a raid up the coast and celebrated their impending victory with a great feast. This one got himself so blinding drunk he stumbled and...
Hrafn got it himself on his own sword.
Ha 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 ha! That's priceless, that is. I only wish I could have been there.
Enough out of you.
Indeed, it was no laughing matter, for now Hrafn cannot enter Valhalla. Until he proves his valor in combat, he cannot leave this tomb.
That's a shame about being trapped in this tomb and all, but no sense in both of us being stuck here. Why don't you lend me that stone so I can get out of here?
Ah, if Hrafn not getting out of here, you certainly aren't.
Won't you please give me the stone?
No!
I may not be able to beat you, but I can make what little life you have left here unbearable!
Go away, little man. You bother Hrafn.
Ah, call yourself a Viking. Are you going to sulk in your little chair, or are you going to do something about your problem?
Don't make Hrafn angry, Bard. Hrafn is a berserker, you know.
I bet you couldn't arm a trowel. Berserker. Don't make me laugh.
What? Hrafn will show you what he can do. Show Hrafn some enemies. Hrafn will kill them all.
Ah, I'm glad that business is over with. Now, about that keystone.
Hrafn, it is time to go. You have proven yourself.
Praise Woden. It's off to Valhalla. A fight every day and a feast every night until Ragnarok comes.
Wait a minute. I defeated plenty of enemies. Aren't you going to take me?
Not a chance.
Oh, come on. Can't we talk this over? I mean, we could just go over there into one of those chambers and have a private discussion about it.
Not even when I was mortal. In any case, you have more to do in this world before you move on to the next. Farewell.
What? But how am I going to get out of here?
Let me give you some knowledge that may help you escape this place.
Ah, I knew you.
Don't spoil the moment. Okay, Crafen, let's go. Next stop, Valhalla.
Farewell, bard. You were a worthy foe, and a true friend. You can have her off in stone.
Yikes! Oh, I was expecting someone a little more human, I guess.
But you humans place too much emphasis on looks. We furbolgs know what is best in life.
And what is that?
To dig deep in the earth, uncover rich veins of ore, the satisfaction of a hard day's labour.
I'll take looks. Thank you very much.
The grateful furbolg handed over the keystone that he had found in his earlier exploration of the tombs.
I never thought I'd make it out of there alive, and I owe it all to you.
Yes, you do.
Good luck, my friend. If you should ever find yourself in Stromness, look me up. I owe you one.
I'd prefer a more tangible reward right now, if you don't mind.
Oh, you kidder. Farewell.
Hey, I'm not kidding. You better have something for me or I'll drag you back here and stick you behind the ice.
The bard journeyed through the tomb of the undead Jarl and emerged once again into the light.
That was quite unpleasant. Last time I take vacation suggestions from a trowel.
Your unpleasantries aren't over, me lad. I see you have me sword. Now hand it over.
Speak of the devil.
Aye, it's me. And must I remind you of me gish? But as promised, it will be lifted once you give me that sword.
Ah, the sword. I agree. It does belong in your possession. Allow me to repay you for your hospitality earlier. Here, catch! Oh, not very good reflexes at all, my friend. Well, you know what they say. Live and learn. Or in your case.
And so, having broken the curse, and with a new, albeit slightly used, sword in hand, our hero continued on his way to the mountain tower. As the bard strove to complete his quest and rescue the princess, the enemy grew ever more desperate to put an end to his efforts.
Cuthbert is faring poorly in his efforts. This bard has already evaded one of his traps and has reached the mountain tower alive. Lou should be able to handle him, but take some of the brothers and ensure he does not leave the tower alive.
Yes, my lord.
See that you don't fail. Use any means necessary to stop him. You know what's at stake.
We will do as you command.
Lou!
Pan has fallen.
I would disturb your vigil for no other reason.
I always thought he was soft. So this man that defeated her, he's coming to pay me a visit next?
He's almost there now.
It's been a long time since I've had a challenge. This should be amusing.
Do not underestimate this man, Lou. He is formidable.
As formidable as me? I doubt that.
As unlikely as that possibility may be, I warn you once again to use caution. I'm sending some of my servants to aid you in case.
Don't insult me! I'll take care of this problem and I will do it without your aid. I'll speak to you again once he's dead.
Insufferable man.
Still, such men have their uses, do they not, Finnick?
I was wondering when you'd regain consciousness. I was rather hoping I'd be spared your company for a while longer.
You haven't changed much. You never did have anything resembling manners. My champion is going to free me, Finnick. I've finally found the right man.
That remains to be seen.
If he's too much for your men, perhaps you should go see to him personally.
Silence!
Or can it be that you must maintain proximity to this prison you have me in? That you're using much of your own power to keep me locked away? Do you have enough power left to defeat the bard when he reaches you? I wonder.
Enough! I've more than enough power to deal with both of you, princess. Say that you remember this.
The bard had battled his way through ice and snow to reach the mountain tower. Inside awaited the most deadly adversary he would yet face, the bronze warrior Lugh, second of the Tower Guardians.
I was wondering when you would get here. I've been anticipating your arrival for some time now. I am, of course, Lugh, the guardian of this tower. And you are the man that did in old Herne? You seem a bit soft to me.
Obviously, a matter of opinion. Look, can we just get this over with? I've a princess to rescue, and the sooner you go down, the sooner she'll... Well, can we just get this over with?
Princess? I admire a man who dies for the woman he loves.
Who said anything about love?
Before we fight, there are a few formalities we must observe. First, would you care to turn back?
Turn back? Not bloody likely. Not after everything I've been through. Turning back is not an option, my friend.
I was hoping you'd say that. Behold my arena! Impressive, isn't it? Get your blood flowing and ready to fight just being here.
There are only two things that really get my blood flowing. One you can't afford, and the other would not be socially acceptable. Now, how shall we do this?
Oh, it isn't that easy, my friend. Remember those formalities I spoke of? You've got to prove yourself worthy before you have the honour of facing me.
If there's any way we can forego that whole worthy part,
Let's start with something easy. A real man would be able to defeat my lackeys before time expires. I can see you are indeed dangerous. Perhaps a new sort of test is in order.
What, no timer? Are your games over already? I was just starting to have fun.
Oh, I have one game left. You'll like this one. The goal is simple. Make it to the top of the tower alive.
I'll see you there.
I hope so. I'd love to deal with you myself, but I doubt you have what it takes.
Your advances are for naught. I guard this lever, which controls these gates, by which you cannot pass.
Why do you guys always put a lever to a gate in front of the area you're trying to protect? Try putting it behind the gate. Next you'll be telling me the keys to the doors are hidden in some random chests throughout the tower.
There are no keys, only levers. And the lever is here because... damn me for a fool! You're right!
Don't be so hard on yourself. I've seen it before. It's a pretty common error. Let me put you out of your misery. Waiting for the bard of your dreams to wander by, ladies?
Certainly. We've been waiting for you. Waiting to keep you away from this lever.
Please, my lasses. As you can see, I mean you absolutely no harm. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Oh, I don't think you're up to it. It makes no difference in any case, for we will not come out from behind these bars.
Isn't there any way we can work something out here?
Just like a man not to know when he's been beaten. Now go away.
Stand the squeaking little buggers. Get me out of here.
Oh, be brave, girl. That wee thing cannot hurt you. Curse you and your verminous allies.
Once again, the bard oh so valiantly overcame his foes.
It's a gift.
Our brave hero fought his way to the summit of the tower, and before him stood the flame that he must extinguish. Unfortunately, before that stood Lou, who would not give in without a fight.
You've made it, I see.
No taunts now, eh? Where's all that wit I heard down in the arena?
I've gained a measure of respect for your fighting prowess. It saddens me that I'm going to have to kill you now.
I wish I could say the feeling's mutual, but the cold fact is, I expect I'll quite enjoy it.
That's the spirit.
My champion, you're here. I've counted the hours till I...
Cut the crap, lady. What gives with all the dead refusing to stay dead?
Yes, I'd feared that would happen.
I would appreciate it if we discussed all fears up front from now on. I'm not a big fan of surprises.
Very well. I should tell you that the denizens of the underworld are rising up, trying to put an end to your quest.
Why are they after me?
They know it was you who defeated Hearn. Because of this, they know you're trying to set me free. Their leader is a ruthless man who'll stop at nothing to keep you from freeing me.
Yet again, something I wish I knew earlier.
I am the only one who can stop them. Until I'm set free, darkness will engulf the land. You must hurry. The longer you take, the more power the forces of evil will gain. Soon, I won't even be able to hold them back.
I should have just settled for the farmer's daughter.
You must get to the island tower quickly. Time is short. First, go to Dunby, where you'll find a man named Dugan. He's in a tavern called the Ache and Drum. He'll have further instructions for you.
Oh, joy, another journey. Why not tell me where I need to go right now?
Dugan is locating an object for you, something of great power. You'll need it to enter the third tower. The fate of the world is in your hands, my love.
As long as there's no pressure involved.
And more pressures were soon to come. Unbeknownst to the bard, the servants of the mysterious Finnick were making good on their master's command to stop the bard at any cost.
It's true, then?
Yes, my lord. We've kept the northern passes under watch as you commanded. He will enter the city soon.
I don't know what game he plays by coming here, but he will regret it. Allow him to pass through the northern gate unmolested. When he's inside the city, we will strike. What is this bard of yours trying to accomplish, woman? Why is he coming to my city? He can't hope to free you yet. The island tower still stands.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Lord Finnick.
He will fail, Calais. And when he does, I will reinforce the strength of your bonds 1,000 times over. You will never be free.
You've come out of the north.
Aye.
Not many do. How is it you've come through the mountains unscathed?
I don't see how that's any business of yours.
Just passing the time, friend. No need to bristle. There isn't much work for us these days. Not since those thrice-damned druids took over the city.
Druids, eh? When did this happen?
They come from that old tower in the middle of town about a week ago. Claimed the place for their Lord Finnick. You'd do best to steer clear of them, if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, I think that's good advice. Why, thanks.
The bard ventured into the lion's den, unable to shake the eerie feeling that he was being watched.
Got a crime to report? Fill out the parchment. In triplicate. If it's a missing person, forget it. People come to Dunby to get lost, not to be found. In fact, I can't really help you with much of anything. Those druids are the real law around here.
I've nothing to report. I'm just passing through town.
Hey, good luck on that. A lot of folks trying to pass through and not many succeeding. Say, you want to see something funny?
Why not? I could use a laugh right about now.
Hey, which one of you sorry lowlifes is the chosen one?
I am! I'm the chosen one! No, I'm the chosen one. I must fulfill my destiny.
Nay, he's not! I'm the chosen one! I will save the world!
That cracks me up every time. They come to town talking crazy, taking on monsters twice their size. Got so bad I had to lock them up for their own safety. Say, you aren't one of these chosen ones, are you?
Oh, no, not me. I'm all about wine, women and song. Pretty much in that order. Wait, make that women, wine and song. Yeah.
Well, look here, boyo. You just stay clear of trouble.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many isn't you. When you think you're full of luck, in the bullets you'll get struck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. One would think that fame and glory could be bought. When it comes to chosen ones, there are a lot. There seems to be too many. I don't really think there's any. A useless pile of bunk is what you've got. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In a pickle you'll be stuck. Like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. These silly boys aren't doing very well. The sheriff had to put them in a cell. This isn't a reflection that you're not in his collection. You're better off just going straight to hell. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead to.
Crossing through the occupied city, the bard eventually found his way to the local pub, which somehow he always seemed to do. The Aiken Drum was the popular hangout of drunks, the unemployed, and reprobates who made their living on the streets. The bard, of course, felt right at home.
I'll tattle a tale that is terribly true. Started out as a rumour, but suddenly grew. And it deals with a man and a horse and a ring. So settle on in and our song we shall sing. It happened one day in a ring by a farm, something that tragically brought us much harm. How could a place abundant with charm create such a beast with a spear for an arm? And death and destruction is what you'll get when he's coming for you, and you kilt you are wet and he's big and he's strong. It's quite plain to see that this is the tale of the Knuckle of the Knuckle of the are big and evil and heinous. Who could it be? A set you free, it really must be an anus. Oh, Knuckle of thee, it's easy to see in the terror you leave. It's raining on me, the village is burned and the taverns are mist, and the beer's all gone and the elders are pissed. And if they ever should find the fool, hang him upside down by his tool and spin him around until he gets sick. That should do the trick. Hey! Knuckle of thee, oh Knuckle of thee, the terror you offer is high class. Who could it be? A set you free, it really must be a dumbass. Knuckle of thee, oh Knuckle of thee, the horror you furnish is widespread. Who could it be? A set you free, it really must be an ox head. Now everyone knows no blood should spill in the sacred ring by the farm on the hill, and if this ever happens, then death you should fear. He'll kick in your nuts and he'll serve them with beer. So one final thought before I depart, and this, my friend, comes straight from the heart. We'd all be fine if not for that bill and that horse-killing wanker who opened up hell. Knuckle of thee, oh Knuckle of thee, we cannot win, we must admit. Who could it be? A set you free, it really must be a dimwit. Knuckle of thee are big and evil and heinous. Who could it be? A set you free, it really must be an anus.
Welcome, friend. I'd heard ye'd come to Dunby. Many in the city have.
It's been many a winter since a man's come out of the north on his own 2 feet, and not in a pine box.
I noticed I seem to be quite popular with the locals.
Aye. The princess knew you'd have to pass through here on your way to your next stop, so she had me waiting in this godforsaken city to lend you a helping hand.
You've been a great help so far, let me tell you.
Nobody likes a smart-ass son. I couldn't have helped you get past them patrols. Those druids have been tearing the city apart looking for you. They'd like nothing better than to stop you from freeing Our Lady. They'd have done for me easily.
Of course, of course. Well then, what kind of help can you actually lend me?
I can help you out with a bit of information. There's a man lives west of here. Goes by the name of McGrath. He's the caretaker of the Shadow Axe, and you'll need it to get into the next tower.
Yeah, as soon as I rescue his cat, or steal him a gem, or find his long-lost betrothed, I get the drill. Everyone wants a piece of the bard.
It's a cynical man ye are, but maybe that's what kept you alive this long. McGrath is one of us, lad. He's keeping the axe for you. All you have to do is go get it from him.
Don't suppose you could have had it waiting here for me?
And risk it falling into the hands of these druids? That would truly be daft of us. It's a big enough risk I take meeting you here. Use your head for thinking and not just yapping.
That actually makes sense. But I can do without the lip. Remember, I'm your saviour.
Get your arse out of here and head to Greenlands to find McGrath.
He eluded our traps.
He's stronger than anticipated, Master.
You men go to the tower. Once he's inside, seal the doors. Even should he defeat Manning, that tower will become his tomb.
Yes, my lord.
McKay, I have a special task for you. This bard seems more than a match for the men.
He is indeed, Master. However, if we're given another chance, I'm sure...
We're running out of chances. You must face him. Intercept him before he reaches the tower. Take my pet with you to ensure that he does not survive.
He doesn't stand a chance. You continue on despite our efforts.
If you can call what you've done up to this point an effort...
You are so going to rue this day. We know what you're up to. First the forest tower, then through the mountain pass for the mountain tower. And now you're going to try to get through Stromness to get to the island tower. Well, not on my watch.
Idiot. Thanks for the tip, Mindel. That should make finding my way to the final tower that much easier.
You knew already. Don't pretend you didn't. I mean, that's not really how... Seriously. You knew, right? At least I didn't say anything about the...
You think you can slay our brothers and not pay a price?
I think I pulled a groin muscle fighting one of your druids, if that makes you feel any better.
It's time to cause you a little more pain than that.
Oh, I don't know about that. Have you ever pulled a groin muscle?
Look up, Bard.
Nice doggy. I don't care much for dogs.
Neither does he. Goodbye, Bard.
The bard soon came upon the tracks of some dread beast. Even as he examined the tracks, a fellow who clearly had a serious problem approached.
Oh, laddie! You borrow your 2 pounds still I give you. Oh, lad!
Come again?
Well, maybe clearly was the wrong word.
I'll tell you, better feel but cut your tail, run your ring, but rockin' through.
Tell you what, spit the rocks out your mouth, then we'll talk.
Boy, no knuckle me. Oh, wish you gotten in your blood, or you think you fool.
Would it help if I just killed the knucklevi?
To the course. Now get on your guy, you want to crush your scum.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, ma, holy scallum! You did it! Oh, the tear tuspel!
You better be thanking me. I'm betting that you're the man I'm here to see. Are you McGrath?
McGrath, they're waiting here for.
Well, I almost think Dugan is playing some kind of joke on me.
Dugan, say hi, you made me a bird, he was talking. Well, don't do it, I hear something there.
Oh, bloody hell. Looks like I'm gonna have to drag you back to see Dugan. Maybe he speaks whatever it is you're speaking.
With McGrath in tow, and the knuckle of nothing more than a memory, the bard headed back to Dunby, hoping to decipher McGrath's ramblings and move one step closer to earning his reward.
You gotta help me here. I can't understand a bleeding word he's saying. Is this even McGrath?
What do you mean? Of course that's McGrath.
Ask him a question.
Hello there, old friend. How are you getting along with this young scamp?
Oh, Dugan, brother, saying nothing near this bonny lad, he'll be ashamed for the nuttle levies at some Dr. Leicester.
Ah, he's speaking in a rare Scottish tongue. I forgot that most people these days don't know it. Fortunately, I do.
What's he on about?
So far, just that he's grateful for being rescued from the monster that some idiot released. But I'll get more information. Tell me more, what happened?
Here's Gordon. The undead rose of the grain and took my castle. I flew all into the town with heel screecher, and take them behind the axe.
Ominous indeed.
Dare you muck around till you'll be taken out of my castle, you can retrieve the shadow axe.
Oh, you'll like that.
What?
Which will he have to give?
I'm back to the ruins of my castle, and it's shown the entrance. There's a door leading you into the dungeons, but I got the key.
Clever.
Come again?
I'm certain he'll help.
Well, it's telling not get through the dungeons and it says, Princess, as I so well their champion, or course I wouldn't barely make it out of your key. Right, go.
I thought to say that myself for a blind bit, but I am pretty certain.
All right, that's it. What are you two on about?
Right, here's the deal. McGrath's going to take you to his castle. Well, the ruins of it at least.
Only if he buys me dinner first.
Where he'll open up a trap door that leads down into the dungeons.
What's inside?
The shadow axe. Like I told you before, he was holding it for you. He had to leave it in his dungeon when all the trouble started. I've instructed him to take you to it.
Now we're talking. What else?
Just some undead warriors. Now, once you have the shadow axe, you'll journey south along the coast.
Wait a moment. Undead warriors? How many?
A few. A score.
Well, which is it? A few or a score? It's a big difference, you know.
A few score. And when they're all dead, you'll head south to the coast. The third tower is located on a small island just offshore. You should have no trouble securing passage to the tower. Right, I'm off. It's getting dangerous around here.
Well, anything to say?
I'll give my shut axe that guy, can I?
Sorry I asked.
The happenings at the local cemetery told the whole story, and it was not a pretty one. The dead were rising more frequently, and the land was becoming more and more chaotic. Hopefully, McGrath could clear up some of the mystery.
Kid it was a bad saying that they began to raise their grey. It's smith of a mammy and I would to it up. Get in our house there. What a on that one.
I wish I knew what the hell you were saying.
I don't even know what he's saying.
There's an interesting gang on and fix that shadows.
So this is the place you and Dugan were talking about. And all I have to do is wander down there in the darkness with God knows what trying to kill me and hope I stumble onto the shadow axe? Great!
Mental arch, eh? River hammers indeed on the shadow axe of yours.
Sure. And, I give you the breach I made for a blink of your trissilic.
You crishy poofter!
You are a jerk, a piece of work.
This mission you'll be blowing.
There's one thing about this castle here you surely should be knowing.
That once inside your magic's gone, danger will be growing.
And if you meet the shadow axe, your blood it will be flowing.
You're knowing, it's growing, you're blowing.
Oh, you're a foolish one, someone who should be shunned. You bugger up this land so much, your work is never done. And when we see you coming, we'll turn our tails and run. You are the lad we love to hate, you are a foolish one. It's fun to run, you're done. You aren't brave, you aren't strong,
or even that imposing.
You have no magic element,
or kilt or lead or hosen.
If danger were to rear its head, your feet would sure be frozen.
Oh, sorry,
wuss. But nevertheless, the sword who has been chosen have frozen little holes in imposing. Oh, you're a foolish one, someone who should be shunned. You bugger up this land so much, your work is never done. And when we see you coming, we'll turn our tails and run. You are the lad we love to hate, you are a foolish one. It's fun to run, we're done.
Shimmering particles of light danced in the air. Shining there in the darkness, they dampened and suppressed the bard's magic. Knowing that he must now venture forth alone, without the help of his songs, our hero readied himself for action.
Served. What the hell?
Oh, I love that. Works every time.
Don't think it's because you scared me. It's just that, you're so damned ugly. I'm sure you got that even when you were alive.
You have entered the Room of Awakening, and something wants to see you again.
Well, I'm damn sure I don't want to see it.
I'm far too curious to have you leave before I get to see what it is. You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
Great. Someone get me a cat, then.
I'll only show you the way out of here if you perform the ritual and bring back whatever wants to see you.
I don't think so.
Very well. You'll be trapped here and die, and then you'll become a ghost and have to spend all of eternity with me.
Suddenly, I'm feeling like reconsidering my decision. What do you need me to do?
Simply light the torches around the room and let's see what happens.
That.
That's the spirit. Get it? The spirit. Oh, never mind. Let's get this show started. Tell you what, after you perform the ceremony, if you're still alive, I'll teach you a little bit of magic.